Divine awakening to you, and welcome to this amazing space called Divine Radiance Podcast. I am so happy to have you here. I am Divine Radiance, and I am the host on this beautiful podcast. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for showing up. If this is your first time here, welcome to you. We are so happy to have you here. And if you are already a part of the Divine Radiance family, welcome back, family. I missed you on last week. I didn't record an episode on last week because I felt led to step back, regroup, reset as I was going through some transitions. But guess what? I'm back. I'm stronger than ever, and we are ready to receive whatever Source has in store for us on this week. So I hope that you have been doing well. I hope that you have been implementing the tools that we've learned so far. I hope that you've been making a choice, a conscious choice to be whatever it is that you have set your mind to be. Do you guys realize that we are almost at the end of March? We are 3 months into this year, going into 4 months. And I want you to take a moment to ask yourself, what have I accomplished in the last 3 months? What has been different from 2025 to 2026? How have I improved? What have I done differently to help my life look different, right? Because oftentimes we talk about wanting change and we talk about wanting our life to look differently, yet we don't do anything to make our life look differently. So today we are taking a step back and we are reevaluating because we're already going into 1 quarter of this year. And I need you to understand that time waits for no one. Time waits for no one, right? Whatever you spend time on, you get more of. So whatever you spend your time on, you get more of. Did you hear that? Whatever you spend time on, you get more of. And so if you're spending time on negative thoughts, you're getting more negative feelings. If you spend time on being depressed, you get more depression. If you spend time being anxious, you get more anxiety. So, what are you spending your time on, and what have you been spending your time on the past 3 months of this year? We all had some goals when the year started. I hope we did, right? Because goals are important, vision is important, right? You have to have a plan in all areas of your life. Some of us, we develop career plans. Some of us, we develop personal plans. Some of us, we develop plans for our health. Some of us, we develop spiritual plans. But we set the plans, we write them down, and then we leave them, and we don't go back and make sure that we are staying in alignment with our plans, right? And so I need you to sit back with yourself and ask yourself, I started out 2026 3 months ago, and I had all these plans, I had all these dreams. What have I done to accomplish any of these goals that I set for myself? Because before you know it, before you blink your eyes, we'll be going into 2027. And I don't want you to waste another year of your life. Some of us, we're sitting around waiting for things to happen when in fact we need to make an effort in doing things, right? We've been saying how we want this, how we want that, and as if we're just waiting for it to fall out of a sky. No, you have to put forth effort towards whatever it is that you want, right? You have the ability. Some of us, we depend on Source and we think that Source is supposed to just release things out the sky. I've heard someone say, well, I'm praying for to get more money. And it's like, did you not get an idea in your head to go apply for this job? Did you not get an idea for a business? Did you not get an idea to go speak to this individual about an opportunity? Because that's how Source answers, right? You ask and Source releases wisdom into your mind of how to get to whatever it is that you're asking for. And so I need you to recognize that We're already a quarter into this year, and I need you to reevaluate what you've been spending your time doing, and if you have reached any of the goals that you set for yourself coming into 2026. This year is a major year for most of us, right? 2026 is a major year. It is the year of the number 8. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 is the number of new beginnings. A lot of us are experiencing a lot of new beginnings, new opportunities, new growth, right? New doors opening. But when the door opens, you have to be willing to walk through the door, right? Some of us, we ask source for things, and then when it's released, we're afraid to actually go forth, all right? Because we operate in fear, right? We're afraid to take the next step. And it's like, you're currently stagnant in your life because you're afraid to take a risk. You have to understand that your spiritual team is around you and they will never let you fail. And so you have to trust. This is why being intuitive is so important, and being discerning, so that you can recognize when to walk through a door and when to step back, right? This is the difference between knowing a God door and a good door. A God door comes with protection, comes with divine protection. A good door, you're just out here on your own. And so I need you to ask yourself, have I been seeking source for good doors or God doors or divine doors? And then when the opportunity presents itself, have I been too afraid to walk through these doors? You know. You know when something is for you or when it's not for you. This is why you have to be in tune with yourself, right? A lot of us are not in tune with ourselves because your body communicates more than anything, right? All you have to do is tap in. You have to listen to that intuition. When it's for you, you have a sense of peace and calmness. But when it's not, there's a chaos internally, there's confusion, and then you're wondering, should I, could I? And then you're seeking external answers and going to different people and asking people, oh, what should I do? And do I need to do this? And it's like, because it's not for you. When it's for you, you know it, whether you want to admit it or not. You know when it's for you because you feel it intuitively. So maybe you need to spend time connecting with yourself so you can know when your higher self is communicating to you. Some of us, we're so far removed from our higher self that we don't even know that it exists. Do you even know what your higher self is? Most of us, do we even know what our higher self is? Your higher self is the version of you that is the most closest to God. That is the God in you, right? That's the source in you. My higher self is divine radiance. My higher self is divine radiance. I am grace. My higher self is divine radiance. That's the version of me that's closest to source. And I cultivated that relationship through meditation, through sitting with my higher self and doing all that. So now my life is led, being guided by my higher self. So I am forever operating as divine radiance. Now we are one, right? And so I am divine radiance and I'm led by my higher self all the time. This is why I encourage people when they come to me. Most people will try to tell me, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And I always respond with, if I feel guided to. If I feel guided to, I will. Because I know what life is like when I've made decisions on my own versus when I've been guided to make decisions, right? This is what that God door and that good door comes in. Because when I've been guided to make decisions, it came with divine protection. And even when there was pain associated, I was carried through my pain. But when I have made my own decisions, oh boy, did I suffer some consequences. So I no longer make decisions by myself, but I'm guided by my higher self. And so I need you to sit back with yourself, sit back with your higher self, tap into your higher self. The version of you that's closest to God, that's closest to Source, the God in you, the Source in you, the God in you, the Source in you, the Holy Spirit in you, whatever you want to call it. That's your higher self. That's you. Did you know that? That's not nobody else. That's you. That's the God in you. That's you. We are all God in a way. And that version of you that's closest to God, that's your higher self. So get closer to that version so it can lead and guide you in your decision making, so that you can chase after the things of Source, the things that are for you and not the things that this individual is driving you to or that individual is driving you to do. We all are on our own journey. Mine looks different, yours look different, hers look different. But one thing is that we are all becoming. And what are we becoming? The best versions of ourselves. And that takes courage, and that takes work, and that takes releasing. What are we releasing? People. What are we releasing? Places. What are we releasing? Family. What are we releasing? Ideas, negative mindsets, whatever doesn't feel aligned, release. Release. Let it go. Because if it's aligned, it will not cause any confusion. But when it causes confusion, it means it's not aligned. Release so that you can become the best version of yourself. As you enter into the 4th month of the year, I need you to release whatever is not meant to in this month, so that the rest of your year, you are becoming stronger than ever before. You are growing higher than ever before. We go from glory to glory, right? We expand, we grow, we become more and more abundant. And it's only because of us continuously making a choice to make the right decisions, right? And some decisions are tough because we don't want to. But you got to ask yourself, whatever I'm holding on to, whatever I'm chasing, is it going to cost me my destiny? And if you can live with that, by all means, do you? But I'm not going to let anything cost me my destiny. So it doesn't matter who you are, what you are, what it is, you will be released so I can chase my destiny. So, take an inventory. What have you accomplished in the last 3 months since stepping into 2026? It is a gift because a lot of people didn't get to see 2026. And what have you what have you chosen to do with the gift of 2026? What have you chosen to do with the gift of 2026? Are you still moping around? Are you still upset about the same old things? Are you still going on and on about the same situations, the same people just being miserable? Or are you making a choice to be better? Are you not sick and tired of being sick and tired? Come on. It's time to elevate. It's time to go up. You can't stay stagnant. You can't stay here for the rest of your life. It's time to come up. You gotta want to come up. So, this is a challenge this week. I challenge you to push past whatever excuse you have and make the rest of the year the best year ever. Every single day, ask yourself, what did I accomplish today? What did I do differently today to make my future better? Right? Challenge yourself, push yourself, have a purpose. How did I become a better individual today? What changes did I make to make me a better version of myself today? That's what we should be shooting for each and every single day. If you're the same individual that you were yesterday or the day before or the week before, I'm sorry, but you stagnant and you've settled. So I need you to recognize that growth should be happening each and every single day. And you should be working on growing each and every single day. Growing your mindset, growing your relationship with source, growing your relationship with yourself and your higher self, growing your relationship with positive people, right? Why? Because your environment matters. Some of us, we have some poison in our environment and we need to pull them out, pluck them out. But if you're growing and you're not in the right environment, it's going to poison you and cause you not to grow. So pull out whatever needs to come out, whether it's a thought process that keeps you hindered, whether there's a friend that keeps you bound, whether there's a family member, whether there's a relationship, whatever it is that tries to keep you bound, release it so that you can go higher. Because elevation requires separation. When you're going up, you got to release some things. And it's time for you to go up. 2026 cannot look like 2025. People be so happy to go into the new year, but come into the new year and do the same stuff over and over again. We're not doing that this year. So it's time to come up. It's a command to come up. We ain't got no choice. So stop making excuses and come up. That's the message for this week. Stop making excuses and come up. It's time. We're going somewhere. And I want to leave you behind. I want you to enjoy it with me when we get there. So you got to stop making excuses. You got to challenge yourself and so that you can be better. Okay? As always, new episodes drop every week. I'm not going to say it's Sunday because I don't know when I'll feel led to release an episode. So I suggest that you turn on your notification button. Once you have it on, anytime a video posts, you will get a reminder that a new video has posted so that you can see it. I've been shifted, so I'm no longer posting on Sundays. I post when I feel led to. Okay? And so turn your notification button on so that you know when a new video has posted. It will be at least once a week, maybe 2, 3. I don't know what I'll be led to do, but just have your notification button on so that when there's a new video, you can come and watch it. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. If you haven't shared this channel with anyone, go ahead and share it with someone. If you haven't liked or commented, please do so, as your perspective can help someone. It can shift someone, because someone may come to listen to me but will read your comment and that might change them. You never know. Iron sharpens iron. So may you walk in radiant love, anchored, freed, and awakened. Shalom.